Thank you, Perella. Breaking overnight, a motorcyclist was killed in a crash in Greenville County.
Troopers say the 3 people in the other vehicle were also hurt, including 2 children. The crash happened just after 10 Monday night on Highway 417. Troopers say the driver of an SUV was trying to turn left onto Howard Drive, failed to give the right-of-way, and crashed into a motorcycle. The motorcyclist died at the scene. The other driver and 2 passengers were taken to a hospital. Troopers say they were all wearing seatbelts.
Okay, no bond for the man accused of shooting at Greenville County deputies. One deputy was shot in the leg and is expected to recover. 48-year-old Oscar Rene Martinez Munoz is now charged with 3 counts of attempted murder. The shooting happened at a construction site on Hammett Street right around 1 o'clock Monday morning. This is after deputies approached a suspicious pickup truck. One fired back at Munoz, but he was not hit.
Asheville police are asking for help finding a man who may have information about a homicide investigation. Detectives believe this man was recently with Kimberly Randall. Her body was found in an abandoned business on October 27th. If you know who this man is or where to find him, contact Asheville police.
A Greenville County student is now in custody after bringing a gun to school. The district says a student at Hughes Academy reported another student with a weapon before school started on Monday morning. We're told no threats were made. No one was hurt. The district is telling us that it will be recommended for the student to be expelled.
A Woodruff man will spend 24 years in prison for trying to kill an off-duty police officer at a Walmart. 23-year-old James Cunningham pleaded guilty to attempted murder and other charges. The attack happened in August of 2020 at the Dorman Center Walmart in Spartanburg. The solicitor says Cunningham had a knife when he beat the officer unconscious and tried to grab his gun. People nearby pulled him off. The officer is okay. He returned to work 4 months after the attack.
And happening today, Greenville County Council could take the next steps in a controversial project in the Five Forks area.
Last night, a few dozen people protested the changes over concerns for home values and traffic congestion. Our Daniel Robinson is joining us live from County Square with what is next for this property. Daniel.
Destiny, Patrick, good morning. A developer, that is, has requested to change a property off of Woodruff Road from residential suburban to multifamily residential. Now, someone with this developer did say that their goal here is to add around 70 new townhomes sometime in the future, and that would be added there on the property. Some say it does go against development plans in the Five Forks area, though. Yesterday, neighbors in the Stonehaven community did share concerns about home values, traffic, and infrastructure. Nearly 500 neighbors have signed a petition against the possible changes, and County Council will vote on a first reading for those potential changes later tonight at their council meeting. But for now, live in Greenville, Daniel Robinson, WYFF News 4.
Thank you, Daniel. A project to relieve congestion along Woodruff Road is going to be going before the Greenville County Council.
But it's not clear when. It was sent to the Finance Committee earlier this month. The project would provide an alternate road which would run parallel to Woodruff Road. It would extend from Verde Boulevard to Smith-Hines Road at the Woodruff Road intersection.
And on Thursday, you can weigh in on a road project in Malden. SCDOT is looking to make several improvements to East Butler Road. This would be from Main Street to the Malden Senior Center. This includes bridges and improving intersections to make that area better for biking and walking. The meeting is Thursday at the Malden Cultural Center from 5 to 7 p.m. They're also taking comments through December 10th.
All right, President Joe Biden signed a bipartisan bill to improve not only the nation's roads, but bridges, ports, and broadband access as well.
The $1.2 trillion infrastructure package also includes money for freight and passenger rail services, along with improving water systems and replacing lead pipes. South Carolina will get $6 billion over the next 5 years.
Simple, straightforward competition. That is what President Biden says the U.S. wants in a relationship with China.
The president met virtually with the country's president, with Chinese President Xi Jinping last night. Aixa Diaz is in our exclusive Washington bureau with that report.
Patrick, Destiny, the talk was more soft diplomacy than anything else. No major policy announcements or joint statement from the two superpowers.
Good morning to you, Mr. President, in Beijing.
President Biden and President Xi of China catching up over a video chat from the White House last night, a conversation that lasted more than 3 hours. The tone was warm and cordial, each of the leaders referring to each other as old friends. But there are tensions between the two countries. The White House says President Biden pressed Xi on China's violations of human rights, as well as the importance of fair competition between the two economies.
We never walk away wondering what the other man is thinking. And I think that's an important ingredient for this relationship, to be open and candid in terms of our relationship.
The White House hasn't outlined the next steps for the U.S.-China relationship, but the two leaders did express interest in meeting in person soon. In Washington, Aixa Diaz, WYFF News 4.
Steve Bannon is out of custody hours after surrendering to the FBI.
Donald Trump's former advisor was indicted on 2 counts of contempt of Congress. He's now accused of defying a subpoena from a House committee that's investigating the January 6th riot at the Capitol. Bannon is not being detained until that trial. He's expected to be back in court on Thursday.
Commitment 2022 News. Josh Remillard is challenging Congressman Madison Cawthorn for the 13th district seat. He's an Army veteran and says he's running because Western North Carolina deserves honest and hardworking representation. And
in Texas, Beto O'Rourke has announced a run for governor. The former congressman and 2020 Democrat presidential candidate is challenging Governor Greg Abbott, who is seeking a 3rd term.
Right now, there's a recall for some Kool-Aid products.
That's because they could have small pieces of metal or even glass in them. The 82-ounce containers are sold at Costco. Kraft Heinz and the FDA says that the best when used by dates are August 31st, 2023 and September 1st, 2023. You can return them to Costco for a full refund.
Well, if you or your children have used TikTok, you could be entitled to money. A $92 million class action settlement is pending. The lawsuit claims the company violated federal and state law by collecting and using personal data. TikTok denies the allegations. The company put out the settlement notice in the app.
New jobs are coming to Greenville County. A small arms and defense equipment company is establishing new operations. Sword International will invest $9.5 million, creating 55 new jobs. The new 44,000 square foot facility is on Beverly Road. That building is expected to be up and running by January.
This Thanksgiving, we want everyone to have enough food on their table.
That's right, and WYFF4 is partnering with the Greenville Drive for Harvest Hope. Between noon and 7 on Friday, you're invited to drop off non-perishable food items at Fluor Field. It will go, of course, to the Harvest Hope Food Bank, which feeds thousands of families across the upstate.
You can pull up to the stadium on Markley Street near the South Main 3rd base entrance to drop off your donation. Volunteers will give you a 15% off voucher to the Greenville Drive team store. Our own Michael Cogdill will broadcast live from the Drive on Friday afternoon, and you can wish him well in his retirement, and you can stop by there.